Push my nose ring too hard to the inside of my nose.
Aw.
You should get a nose ring.
Nah.
Why? Oh, because you don't want to look even hotter.
No, I just don't want one. I had one for a brief stint. 3 weeks.
Why are we whispering into the mics?
Oh, I'm not trying to do that.
You're not ASMRing on purpose?
I'm not ASMR.
Yeah. You should get an earring.
Which one's the gay ear?
They're both gay.
Oh.
It's all gay.
Is it?
What is Pride?
According to the
the libs?
the
conservatives.
the conservatives.
Everything's gay. Yeah. Everything's gay now.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Lover Boys. Yeah. So no earring though.
Nah.
Would you get okay? So if you had to get one though, would you get like a stud, or would you get like a hoop,
hooping it all the way.
like Michael Jordan hoop, like the hoop in my nose type hoop?
Just the biggest, like, early 2000s hoop.
Dude, those are
I want like the Jersey Shore hoop.
like this woman might be slinging on the corner right now.
I want to look like Snooki.
You remember when you told me you saw a prosty the other day?
Yeah, I did.
I forgot about that entirely.
Yeah.
Wait, that's so good. Because immediately when you said big hoop earrings, I just immediately thought prostitute.
Yeah, Indian school in the 17. That was interesting.
Hell yeah, brother. Was she out?
No,
She
she
had
looked like
braces?
a crack addict.
No, okay.
Yeah,
Sucking dick for crack money.
probably crack rock.
Who among us?
Who hasn't?
I just think of the Dave Chappelle sketch where he's like, "You got any more?
You got any more crack?
You got any more of that stuff?"
Peanut butter and crack sandwich.
Yeah, when he's at school. Yeah. Ah, that's good. Yeah. So you saw Frosty.
Yeah, one might call her a street performer.
You're getting really fucking good at this.
I'm getting really good at
I'll
that.
be honest, dude.
That's pretty good.
I'll be honest. Give this guy a raise, guys. And you know how you can give him a raise? Go to patreon.com/loverboys, where you can check out all of our additional content a week in advance for the $5 tier. For the $10 tier, you get the bonus episodes like the 40, not the 40s.
We're plugging early.
40s. Hey, man, I said give you a raise.
Yeah, you're right.
But the $10 tier, we just did Edward for Loco Hands. We're just Loco Hands, as the kids say. A couple weeks ago, that should be up on the Patreon right now. Easily the wildest episode. You maybe caught a couple clips on our TikTok and our YouTube shorts. Anyway.
But speaking of street performers,
Yeah.
I don't think I don't think I care for them.
Okay.
Like, I don't really.
So you think they're lesser than you? Got it.
No. I understand that they're like entertainment, but also, like, are they?
Yo, you think those people
Because
make like
there's
good money?
two tiers of street performers. I think it depends on what you're performing. If you're like the group of guys, like the troupe of like backflip dancers who like do jumps and stuff over each other on like the Venice boardwalk.
Because they're doing the step it up routine basically.
Yeah, something like that. Like, I think those guys probably make some pretty good tips. But
Yeah, probably.
if you're just like some guy who paints himself silver and does the fucking robot,
Bro, I was going
or like
to bring one of those up.
You're any one of the 500,000 Spider-Man impersonators on the Hollywood Boulevard.
Dude, have you seen the videos online lately of the New York Spider-Man in the street?
Like,
And it was Spider-Gwen there as well.
oh, because of
Across
the universe, Across the Spider-Verse.
Dude is dressed up as Spider-Man, has
Love
a
it.
bottle of Henny in his right hand and a do-rag on with a New York Knicks hat.
Is this from that
Intense,
sidewalk?
and
Is
he's
this
wearing
is this the
Tim's.
sidewalk talk?
It was.
NYC?
That's where the guy got famous.
Yeah.
But now he just does it in the street of New York.
It's
But no, the
incredible.
best part is he has an inflatable bed in the fucking street and he's banging Spider-Gwen on it. They're not actually banging, but like he's pretending to bang her while he's got the Henny in his hand and the do-rag on.
That's incredible.
I gotta find the
There's
video so I can
definitely
show
a
it to
universe
you
where that
later.
Spider-Man exists.
100%.
Where he's like, you know what? I'm
The
not gonna
New Yorkest
I'm not
Spider-Man.
gonna use my powers for good or evil. I'm just gonna use them for drinking Henny and banging chicks.
Goddamn right, and swinging from all swinging drunk.
Imagine the stamina you can have as Spider-Man.
dude.
Because
That's what
literally,
we're
like,
worried
the
about.
dude fights bad guys all day, and then he's like,
Yo,
not
you-
tired.
Wait, 2 questions. 1, could he get arrested for swinging while drunk?
You can't arrest Spider-Man.
I mean, you could. Yeah,
You could
you
try.
You could try. 2, when he drinks too much of that Henny, does he get like whiskey dick for his web slingers?
Whiskey webs.
Yeah, whiskey webs. Is he
I
getting
don't know.
whiskey
That's a
webs?
good question. They just don't really go as far.
They don't go as far.
They're a little limp.
He's got to sober up before he can fight crime. Yeah, exactly. It's just like, sorry guys, it's just not working out today.
I picture like a depressed Spider-Man sitting at the bar, and he's pretty drunk. He's pretty drunk, right? And it's like the version, because you haven't seen Into the Spider-Verse.
No.
It's the Jake.
You think I don't fucking know the multiverse?
It's the Jake Johnson one where he's got like the trench coat on. He's kind of covering up his. And he looks disheveled. And I imagine he's like
disheveled. Oh, we're educated today.
I imagine he goes to try and like do some cool shit where he like grabs a drink from the end of the bar and slides it down with the webs.
Oh, dude, that would be sick as fuck.
And like
I wish I could do that.
As the night progresses, he's really good at it. He's like, give me another one. And then like towards the end, he's like, and it just kind of shoots out a little bit.
And he's like, all right, you can't stop calling Spider-Man.
He's like, all right, fuck it, I'm leaving.
Yeah. No, but that's like how the bartender, and he's like, listen, it's the 4th time you've been in here this week, Spider-Man. You got to get out of here, and you got to take an Uber home.
Oh, no, he's like, you could sleep in the back, because you're the neighborhood Spider-Man. That's fine. But like, come on, there's kids here. But like, why are there kids in this bar?
It's like they're having a 5-year-old's birthday party over here.
This is a Chuck E. Cheese, sir.
He's just getting hammered at a Chuck E. Cheese.
Kids are coming up to him for autographs.
Wait, this is deadbeat Spider-Man. This is like old man Spider-Man. Like, you know how like all the NFL players or like NBA stars, they run out of money because they were bad at handling it. So then they go to local malls to get signatures and like speaking gigs or whatever.
Yes.
That's what Spider-Man's doing at birthday parties.
It's Blades of Glory.
Yes, exactly.
Blades of Glory.
It's Blades of Glory.
He's doing an ice skating show.
He's doing Disney on Ice.
But like a martial
Spider-Man
arts routine.
Ice. Oh my god, that's so funny. Or just like a fake like 1960s Batman looking shitty one where it's like it's the only one that Spider-Man could get a gig for.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Yeah.
It's so funny. But speaking now that you mentioned, we're getting off topic here because I wanted to talk about street performers, but Batman, how do you feel about the Flash movie coming out? And they're bringing back Michael Keaton.
Okay.
Where's Christian Bale's Batman in that, huh? Couldn't get that motherfucker to sign on.
Probably not.
Want to know why?
Ezra Miller.
Want to know why? Probably. But you want to know why they couldn't get Christian Bale to sign on?
Why?
Same reason they got Michael Keaton to sign on. Same reason you just said.
Oh, Michael Keaton's running out of money.
I think he's running out of money. I think he's like, I'm kind of desperate right now. He's not. He's not running out for money.
Isn't.
But he's probably like.
He's like, I haven't had a good gig in a while since Birdman or whatever that movie was.
I'll catch a check.
Oh, wait, no. He was Vulture.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why he's probably doing okay.
Yeah. That's funny, though. I didn't even think about that. He's just like, I don't have anything else going on this Thursday.
Like,
Why does everybody I say sound like an old Italian New Yorker?
I don't know, because Michael Keaton definitely doesn't.
He is not.
That is Tim Burton's Batman, right?
Yeah, Tim Burton.
Because that's the whole argument from, what is that show? Neighbors or whatever, where he's like, Michael Keaton's Batman. He's like, Christian Bale's Batman.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's Michael Keaton. It's Seth Rogen and Zac Efron arguing about who's Batman.
Oh, yeah. Everybody forgets about George Clooney, though, and the bat nipples.
The bat nipples.
Dude, the bat nipples were incredible.
Dude, the scene when Robin kisses Poison Ivy and he rips off the plastic lips. So fucking funny.
Dude, my favorite part, though, actually, I hope they did this with Keaton's Batman. One of the coolest things is that from Tim Burton's Batman's was the shoes he was wearing. Okay? They were custom Jordan 6s
that's dope.
Turned into
seriously
giant boots that go the whole way up to here, bro. They sold those, I think because, like how they'll sell things from like movies and TV shows that were iconic? They were selling it and they sold for like $1 million.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'll show it to you later, but it was
that
nuts,
is incredible.
Bro. They were sick.
Bro, do you think? Because this is the multiverse for DC, right?
Yeah. Hear him out.
What if Danny DeVito
is a Batman?
No, is Penguin.
I didn't even think of that.
What if
like,
he shows up?
Somehow, like the multiverse like collides and Danny DeVito shows up.
I mean, you already got Michael Keaton's Batman,
and
who
Arnold
was
Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze. Bro,
that would never happen. But if you, actually,
wait, trademark. If you're fucking listening, DC, and you want to get big money hungry over there, we're gonna sue your asses because this was our idea.
You think they haven't come up with that shit before?
They haven't done it. Maybe it would do fucking good for them because they can't do anything else right, bro. They should at least try.
Arnold is making a comeback too
with Netflix.
They just dropped that Arnold doc. Maybe not just dropped it, but it's been promoted. But then the new movie Fubar.
Yeah, is he like a spy in that, or what's that? What's that about?
I don't know. The only clip I've seen is the one that everyone's seen where uh, the comedian, I can't think of her name. She's like, I thought you drove a Subaru because of some reason. She's like, no, I drive a Subaru because I'm gay.
Wait, that's hilarious.
And then everyone like has been like stitching it, and they're like, yeah,
Yeah, well, I mean, we all know that.
yeah.
Never mind.
I drive a Nissan Rogue.
Yeah, well, that's a step up.
That's
though.
the second gayest car you can drive.
It's a step up, though, dude. Actually, what's funny? You remember like everybody, because obviously we're talking like early 2000s and everything. Like everybody called everything gay, right? Like it wasn't. No, I'm not.
What is this soapbox we're going back on to?
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
All right.
I'm saying, while I do think gay is funny, and is not necessarily expressive of being homophobic or not. You remember what everybody thought the gayest? Because back then, obviously, they were using it in a terrible way. They were saying like if it's gay, then it's like dumb or lesser, or I hate it, or whatever horrible thing it was as kids.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember what people would say the gayest or the worst car was? Think about it. There's only one answer to this.
There's a PT Cruiser.
No, but that's really bad. That's a really bad car.
Wait, hold on. Can I get a hint?
Think. It's a Toyota product.
The Prius?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, because that was the whole Jeff Dunham skit where he's like,
yes,
I'm gay.
Yeah, literally.
Because it would like rev up. Yeah.
Yes. Now, bro, I was looking the other day because, another fourth wall break here. We only have one car that we have right now.
If you fucking say that Priuses are cool,
let me finish.
I'm going to smite you because I literally said the other day, what if I got a Prius?
Let me finish. While the regular Priuses are not cool, they did release the Prius Prime.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that Amazon's version of the?
It's like Amazon shows up your ass. You're like, here's your Prius Prime.
It's like their Amazon Essentials, but for cars.
Oh my God, that would be. We're probably not that far away from that, honestly.
It's a very stripped down version of a car.
Imagine Amazon and Tesla merge someday like that. That would be nuts.
You're gonna get Bezos and Musk to
they're gonna die
like that. Yeah,
dude, 100%.
They're having a dick measuring contest to get to space first right now, dude.
Yeah, but technically Bezos did go to space.
So did Musk.
Did he?
Didn't he ride?
I don't remember.
Didn't he? One of his shuttles? No, you're right. He's never gone.
I don't
he
think
hasn't
so.
ridden the what is it, Blue Origin or whatever?
I have no. The Blue Waffle?
No. I think Richard Branson also like.
Oh yeah, you're right. Cause Virgin.
Yeah.
He's not a virgin. That's just the name of his company.
So we think.
But what I was saying was the Prius Prime, dude. I looked at it. That shit actually looks sick.
They're pretty cool.
Like, cause they completely redid the front of it,
mm-hmm.
so it kind of like slopes down, scoops down, like almost like a sporty look to it. It's really cool looking. The only thing that's shitty about it, though, is it just doesn't have that much technology on the inside, and that's something that I actually really
that's
like
where the Prime
cars.
comes in.
Yeah, like the Prime is it just looks cooler, but yeah. That's where Amazon Prime comes in. You put a Fire Stick in there.
You put a fucking
Yeah, you get a Fire Stick. You get Amazon Prime, so you can watch all your Lord of the Rings.
Perfect. You buy one of those Apple CarPlay adapters that everyone's talking about right now.
Dude, yeah, the suction cups or whatever on top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are pretty cool, but they're like $400, I think.
Yeah, you can buy the Spotify CarPlay thing, or like car thing. And it's literally just like a little dock thing that like plays Spotify.
Is it like you remember when they had iPod shuffles?
Yeah, it looks like a pager.
Oh, it's
the
bigger
iPod Shuffle.
Yeah, but do you remember when they did the weird thing where the Shuffle had a screen on it? The Nano?
Yeah, I had one of those for years.
The one that the little baby one, like that big?
I don't think they had a screen though.
They made one eventually.
I had the
sure.
OG really thin black and gray one, with the silver back, and then it had the black face.
Oh, like the big.
No, it was like this. It was the
Nano.
iPod Nano. Well, the Nano was the longer one, and they made it smaller, and there was the iPod Shuffle.
Okay,
iPod Shuffle was like the little small one. They just had the buttons.
Yeah. They made a touchscreen version of the Shuffle, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think my dad had a Nano.
I had the Nano me and my mom both had a Nano. And they were the identical. And one time, I'm pretty sure that like she took
buy one.
No, they're fucking ass. What are you gonna do with it? Nothing. Because I have my
you're right. Because they don't connect to Bluetooth.
I had my old iPod. whatchamacallit,
Yeah.
and trash.
Really?
Yeah. Dolly, chill.
Dolly.
She's so excited.
Yeah, she's very excited.
iPod Nano. Yeah.
How much can you even get them for now?
Oh, you're right. They did make these.
Yeah, the one with the touchscreen.
Okay, but like, so this was like the very updated version.
Yeah.
I had like.
Was that like the newest one?
Yeah. I had the.
But wait,
the
is that? But that's called the
old
Shuffle
one.
though. The little one, right?
No, because the iPod changed a bunch. They like, I think they ended up canceling the Shuffle eventually, and then they just made the Nano and rebranded it.
Got it.
Oh, remember this? No, this was this
that
is
was
the
the
Shuffle.
Shuffle.
Yeah,
Because it was basically like a Walkman.
bro.
that
Do you remember
had.
this?
Oh, dude,
That-
all of the deep ingrained scratches
The
you would get on
deep
the back
scratch.
of those.
So
dude.
like this,
yeah,
I used to have one of these.
yeah, my dad had that.
but
I
like
think.
black.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
my dad. That's kind of where I got like my love for. Wow, dude, that's
Just
old
so
school.
OG. But I still have. I found this one. My big
Oh, you
square
did?
original iPod, 128 gigs.
Dude, that is so many gigs back then.
You can, dude.
You could have put the entire discography of music on that.
Yeah, I looked at my my storage. I hadn't even used like 126 gigs.
Literally.
I didn't have that many songs. I thought like having 200 songs was awesome. I have like over 2,000 songs in my library now on Spotify.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
Because I use Apple Music.
Trash.
Nah, I love it.
Trash.
What's the difference? Tell me the big difference.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Nothing.
exactly. Freaking little.
The podcast really, I think, is the only thing now at this point.
What, that they're separate
Because, like,
platforms?
Yeah, like
Yeah, 'cause I
the
have
Joe
to go
Rogan
through-
experience isn't on it's on Spotify.
Oh, well.
So you have to pay for. Not that I care. I don't listen to that show anymore.
Thank
But
God.
like Zane Lowe
He
has
lost
his music show, his music podcast, but it's only on Apple,
Yeah.
so I can't listen to it.
Do you listen to that?
Sometimes I'll watch like the YouTube clips of it.
Oh, really? Yeah, no,
He's
I don't really
interesting.
care about that type of
Remember
stuff.
when I made the meme of the guy blowing into the
Yes.
like the African
Oh, was that from?
like flute? Yeah, that was
That was from that.
that was from an interview we did with the guy behind Gorillaz.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the guy who's like one of the lead singers and songwriters for Gorillaz. Blanking on his name right now. I should really know it. That's very embarrassing.
I have no fucking clue.
Yeah,
I forgot to bring up the thing about the street performer that I was going to say earlier.
yeah,
by
go
the way,
for it.
I just thought of it again because of all the technology type thing. Made me think. I saw the metal. I'm just showing you how my brain works here. Okay, you're gonna take a look in me. You're gonna look in me.
I
Okay.
don't want to do that.
Okay. Well, you're looking. So,
All right.
I saw the scratches on the back of that iPod, and I
Mhm.
was like, wow, they used to be so shiny back then, because now it's like glass or whatever.
Yeah.
So then I thought of the street performers.
Mm.
Specifically, I saw a video the other day of this guy who was dressed up as one of those gold guys, spray painted, okay? But he was just like on his lunch break or something.
Oh my god.
So he was in a deli and he was getting a sandwich and he was putting all his shit on the sandwich, and then somebody came up and they were recording and they were like, "Hey, I didn't think you could move." And he just goes,
Did he like strike a pose?
yeah, and he stayed there for a while. So it was like hilarious seeing
my God.
is that like some guy pointed it out to him and he just immediately went back into character.
He's just like in a subway. He's like, "Can I get a spicy Italian?" Like, "You're supposed to be a robot." He's like, "Oh shit."
Like shit.
He's like, "Oh, that fucking caught me."
The robot still wants a spicy Italian.
It'd be funny if he just looked at him. He's like, "How can you tell? How can you tell I'm supposed to be a robot?"
Oh yeah, like
Completely covered in
imagine he did that. He's
metallic
just-
paint.
Yeah, he's just like, this is a rare skin condition that I have.
He just looks at me.
You ignorant slut.
He just looks at me and goes, "Fuck you."
He's
I'm gonna-
just a complete dick instead.
I'm on my
Didn't
fucking
have this
lunch
wholesome
break.
moment.
Yeah.
He's like, I know
So
you
funny.
gave me $5 out there, but that's the magic of it. It's
Yeah.
bullshit. Like, what if the guy actually believed that he was supposed to be a robot too? He's like
He's
a
just-
35-year-old man that still like believed in Santa Claus.
He's just that
basically.
gullible.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god. His entire reality is crashing
Just
around
done.
him.
It's over.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you mean? Does that mean when mom makes the plane noises to go inside my mouth to land at the airport that it's not real?
It's not really a plane.
It's not really a plane and I'm not really the airport?
She's like, "Here comes the plane near the Twin Towers." Have you,
That's two episodes in a row we've referenced
yo,
9/11.
the fucking the no,
We're
no.
not making it a third.
I know, but I love the meme where it's like it's the Queen of England,
The Queen of Elizabeth.
the Queen of Elizabeth, the Queen of England, and it's like some guy leaning over and he goes, "Ma'am, there's been a second
Oh
bus."
my god, I saw that where it's like Big Ben. It's
Yeah.
two Big Ben.
This is another double-decker bus.
Oh, man,
Uh,
dude, that is my favorite meme of all time. Though, is the George Bush one where it's really fucked up.
There's
It's
been a
literally
second
when the
plane.
Secret Service agent is telling him about 9/11 while he's reading to children, and he just has like a stone face on. Crazy though, that is insane that he was able to do that.
yeah.
Like that he was just like, thousands of Americans are dead, New York's under attack, and he was just like, nope,
Like literally, people are yeeting themselves.
off
Off
of the
of
towers
buildings?
right now, bro. That is some gangster ass shit. That he was no, not that.
I know what you mean.
But like that he was just. I love when you look at the camera. Oh, it's so funny. God, I love having you here. Anyway, yeah, I sometimes love to make it weird for you. I just want
Yeah.
to see how you react.
But anyway,
No, that's my favorite meme though. Is just like anytime they're like, have you seen the little Gronk or mini Gronk thing that's been going around?
I've heard of it, but I don't really. I mean, I remember I
just
remember
seen a
seeing
bunch
like
of
the you know the still image,
Yeah,
or whatever that's called.
Yeah.
The first clip, but then I didn't watch the video.
So it's just some dumb thing that's going around the internet right now where it's this kid who's like the little Gronk apparently. He's like in 6th grade, okay? And he went to LSU's campus because apparently LSU is recruiting so young now that they legitimately want him maybe in like 6 years to be on the football team. And there's this one girl who's like 12 too, who was there. No idea who she is. Apparently her name is Lizzie on the internet, okay? And the meme that's going around is that she went up and hugged him. Like she's either from LSU, like her parents worked there or something, like who knows.
Mhm.
She hugged him and all the internet is saying is Lil Gronk's got that mad riz, even got Lizzie to hug him. That's the dumbest. Okay, it's the most random dumb
That's
shit
probably
ever.
why I scrolled past this post.
Yes, very dumb. But the funniest one is George Bush and the Secret Serviceman in his ear, and he goes,
No.
"Sir, Lil Gronk got that W riz. Even Lizzie gave him a hug."
Oh my fucking god.
Love it.
That's like generational humor that I just don't understand.
Oh, it's so good, dude. I'm trying to keep hip because you know the baby. I want to stay. I want to stay hip with the internet. I don't want to be like my mom, who knows nothing of the internet. If it's like the classic thing that when you show your mom a meme and she's like, "Oh, that's funny." Is
Bro,
that someone you know?
The way that our kids are gonna grow up versus the way that our parents raised us is night and day difference.
Drastic.
Because we were watching beheading videos when we were 10 years old, okay,
Yeah.
and our parents didn't see their first set of dongs on TV until like they were 30. You know, like
Pretty
think about
much.
that. Like,
Yeah, pretty much.
like we watched that movie Pearl last night, and Pearl kind of deals with themes of like sexuality and like wanting to be a star, and
Like a P star?
yeah, basically,
Really?
like she's so jaded with being famous, but she doesn't really have the talent. But sexuality is always a talent.
So she
So
wants to
she's
be
like,
a P star.
so she's thinking about becoming like a. This takes place in 1918. So she.
1918. Oh,
So this is like when
shit,
like
okay.
smut and stuff is just
I
becoming
was
a
gonna
thing.
say,
Because the movie doesn't really like show her as a star, you know.
yeah, as a star.
But
yeah.
there's a third film called Maxine, and it's MAXXX.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it's
Got
X, Pearl, and then Maxine. So it's a trilogy.
Oh, that's right, because you were telling me it was a
Yeah,
trilogy.
so-
But isn't it supposed to be like a psychological horror?
yeah, dude, it was so good.
Really?
Oh yeah, it was great.
You've already seen the first one?
Yeah,
I'm
I thought
assuming,
Pearl
then.
was better than X.
Got it.
X
Got
was
it.
good, but Pearl was better.
Wait, that's cool. I've never heard of like
It's
a
really cool.
psychological thriller trilogy.
Yeah, no, it's dope. I think the third one's gonna be really good.
Is it out yet?
No, but it's coming out pretty soon.
Oh, okay, cool. I might watch them then, and maybe we
should
can go
see
see
'em.
the third
Yeah.
one.
But I lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say?
She was being a P star.
Yeah, she was being a peace star, and this deals with like just sexuality and everything. So I don't know. I lost my train of thought completely.
Oh, because we were talking about like our kids are gonna grow up completely.
But yeah, that's what I'm
different,
saying. Okay,
like,
because
internet wise.
we've just seen so much. Like we're so used to it.
We have the most human knowledge possible at our fingertips at any given moment, and we grew up with that technology.
Right, but we also we grew up where there was a little bit of divide between socializing and technology. And they weren't totally.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It wasn't until we got into high school that it was social media really took off. I remember being in high school when everyone was like, "Are you on Instagram?" And I was like, "I don't give a flying
or just Facebook."
fuck.
When Facebook,
Facebook
out,
and MySpace, obviously a little different. Those were when we were younger, and people were still using social media, so they're probably a little more experienced. But they're still millennials because we're still millennials.
Yes,
we're just the last generation of millennials, basically.
No, we are.
Kid.
Yeah, we're the very tip of being a millennial still.
But yeah, I never had Facebook really. My mom was very against it. I didn't create one until I was in high school.
I had one in 2007.
Yeah,
I've had a Facebook for 16 years.
That's why. I think because my parents never let me really have a smartphone. I didn't get a smartphone until I was in high school.
I had a regular phone until probably.
And that's why I didn't care about social media, and I still kind of don't, because I'm like, why does everything have to be documented? Why do we have to do all this?
Oh, yeah, no. I don't use social media to give a shit about anybody else. I use social media strictly for the funny content. That is literally the only reason I'm on there. I send you and Joe probably 1,000 memes a day because I'm chronically online for the memes. It's the only thing that gives me a sense of joy in this life.
Oh, shit, okay.
Sorry.
It's the only thing.
You heard that, honey?
Not his wife, not his soon-to-be newborn child, not his friends, not his career. Just
fuck them all.
Fuck them all.
Yeah,
just
whatever.
the memes.
Yeah, goddamn right. That's what I'm here for.
Just the abstract niche memes that 3 people understand.
100%, dude. I'm here for it.
And that goes back to street performers because I don't think I've ever seen a street performer that has changed my life in any capacity.
No, I feel like they don't get creative enough. It's all the same shit. It's either somebody playing drums on top of a can, one of those plastic containers from Home Depot, or it's the people dancing, or it's a guy doing magic, or someone singing, and the guys that are dressed up as Tin Men. Those are the only performers.
Really shitty because the drum one brings up a good point. Is I think you see, and I've seen a number of people just playing 5-gallon bucket drums.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah,
and it's I'm kudos to you,
bro. I
think that's impressive.
Yeah,
but also imagine if you had taken your talents
and
applied it to something not bucket drums.
Yeah.
Not to be a dick because who's to I'm not one to judge. I'm not one to say.
We can't even bucket drum.
I just think
we aren't even bucket drummers.
If you can do this bucket drum thing, you can do something else that will turn a better profit.
You could send us to the moon. We don't know.
You could send us to the moon. I don't know. I mean, I know obviously it just this is a hot take. This is just so this is spiraling, and I can feel the YouTube comments of people being like, "How dare you negate somebody who is homeless and is trying to make a buck?" And I'm like, it's not.
They might not even be homeless.
They might not even be homeless, but it's why bucket drum? There's so many people that bucket drum.
Yeah. You also
get some fucking steel drums and bang out hot, hot, hot like Michael Scott does in The Office.
Yeah, exactly. You missed also that I said that you could take me to the moon anytime.
Yeah, I heard that part.
Yeah,
I chose to ignore it.
Yeah, I
didn't hear it.
You chose. They heard.
I didn't hear it.
But you're still thinking about it maybe a little bit there. One of these days. Anyway.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying anything in particular. It's just the implication.
Ah, right. The implication.
It's the implication.
It's because of the implication.
It's because of the implication.
She's gonna feel obligated.
Obligated.
Because we're the open ocean.
Yeah. Where's she going?
Where's she gonna go?
Where's she gonna go? That actually brings up a funny point because we've been watching It's Always Sunny.
Mm-hmm.
Because Joe's been rewatching. I think he literally said he rewatched the entire series in 2 or 3 weeks. How far in are you to your
much farther because I'm using Netflix.
Oh, it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix UK.
VPN.
In Netflix UK.
You know what's great about that? I always thought that was illegal to do. It's not.
It's not illegal, but Netflix doesn't really like it because sometimes they'll catch me and be like, "You're using a VPN," so I just reset the whole connection and then cool.
But isn't that through Nordic or whatever?
Yeah, it's legal. I'm not doing anything illegal.
I know, but that's crazy to me. But because my whole life I've thought that's been illegal. Just to
No.
have a VPN or whatever. But anyway.
So I'm watching
So
it on
you're
Netflix.
watching it on-
So there's no commercials because I know he's watching it on
Oh,
Hulu.
yeah, because he's watching it on Hulu. And he's
And
got like
I've-
2.5 minutes every fucking 5 minutes.
I've cruised through. I'm on season 9.
How many are there? Like 18?
16 or 17 now.
It's crazy.
16, I think. I think we're watching the new season 16.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it is? Is that what it was?
Yeah. You know what fucking episode I hate? The zoo one.
Yeah, I don't like the zoo
I
one
hate
either.
that one.
You know what the best one is, though, maybe? The ship episode. Ship jail. Ship prison.
You think so?
I love that episode. I think it's hilarious.
It's coming up on my rewatch, so I'll tell you more if I
tell
how
me
I
tell me
feel.
what you think about it. But the whole point I'm bringing this up is because we're talking about like street performers and like people that are really talented that could be doing something else potentially.
Yeah.
Think about the beginning of that show. Like I was just thinking about this. Like Danny DeVito wasn't in like the first season or whatever.
No, but he's a huge name before the show.
I know, but what I'm not saying that. I'm saying everybody else in that show. They were not known at all.
No, they weren't.
Mac
but I
D,
think
Dennis.
I mean, you've seen like they literally made the first episode, like the one that they sent to like the studios.
I know.
For so cheap, and it was so janky.
That's what the whole first season was.
I know.
At least first few seasons, even.
I know. I love it.
But that's what's so good about it is these are 4 random fucking people that came together and they were like, let's just make a show. Let's just do it. And they're not even like the best actors either, really. It like they stick to their characters pretty well, I would say.
Yeah.
But it's not like you're watching it for like, oh my God, this is incredible drama or whatever. Like there aren't very many comedy TV shows that have been around this long that have actual people in it. You know what I mean?
And it's like South Park, where they're always dealing with current issues.
Yes. Like this episode was about inflation.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
hilarious, and they found a way to make it hilarious. But what I'm saying is, like, they were doing nothing with their lives before this.
That's not true. That's we cannot speculate that because
I'm speculating.
I don't think they were doing nothing. They had to have some sort of drive to make a TV show like that.
I will speckle and late all of it.
Okay.
Because literally they shot the first fucking season on basically like a camcorder.
Yeah.
So like,
but that's
if they were famous or doing other acting work before that, don't you think they could have bought a fucking better camera, bro?
I think the only one that might have been doing work prior was Caitlin Olsen.
Really?
I think. If my history is correct.
Talk about
money,
her. Talk about her.
Money makes you hotter. I mean,
she is looking way better than most of the MILFs on MILF Manor. That's all I'm gonna say.
It really does go to show that like money and success do make a difference because
100%,
like,
dude.
Mac and D both look completely different than when the show started.
Mac looks like a superhuman.
Yeah. I mean, Rob McElhenney, whatever his name is. Glenn Howerton, who plays Dennis, still looks like Dennis, just older a little bit.
Older.
But like in good shape. Charlie looks exactly the same, just with wrinkles.
Yeah, just with wrinkles.
Like, but I would argue that he has a bigger career than Glenn and
Who, Charlie Day?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Because he's been
Charlie's
in
been in
like
a lot
Horrible
more.
Bosses. He's coming out with a movie that he's directing.
Oh, he's directing.
He's
too?
directing a movie.
Whoa,
It's like
that's sick.
Yeah, it's supposed to take place during like the silent film era, or like right after.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's
it's got a
pretty
lot of
cool.
big names in it too.
Well, yeah, when you're Charlie Day, you can recruit anyone. You could probably get Ryan Reynolds real easy since Mac is good friends with him.
Since they're butt buddies.
Yeah, literally.
Can you say that anymore?
Why not?
Butt buddies.
We're butt buddies.
No,
Doesn't mean
we're not.
No,
but like we are.
But yeah, that's what I mean. What are you drinking?
This is Tequila Dew.
Dude, you hate on me for that so much.
It's disgusting.
No, it's not.
It's disgusting.
We had 4 Locos.
Those were terrible too.
Way worse.
Awful.
It was literally it was malt liquor and energy drink together. It's like if you put malt liquor and a Red Bull together.
The most foul thing I've ever drank. But I haven't.
More than just like straight shots of things, you think? Like if you had like a double shot of something.
At least that's like over really quick.
That's a fair point. That was not over quick.
That was a very slow burn.
That was a slow climb, and there were multiple times where I was gagging, like visibly gagging on the video.
Just like that.
Yep, perfect timing. So I thought that we could bring this up because I know we didn't bring up UFOs last week.
No.
Because I got tired of talking about aliens.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll be honest, we got to talk about this one.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know you and Joe are big up to date on, like, the fact that, like, oh, there's UFO whistleblowers and there's more sightings now than ever. And, like, you're wearing your tinfoil hats and that's cool. You probably watch Ancient Aliens, which is actually a really good show. You ever watch it?
I've only watched Ancient Aliens a few times.
It's fucking hilarious.
Like maybe 10 times.
It's so funny to watch. South Park's made fun of it.
I mean, yeah.
And then Action Bronson did his whole get high and watch Ancient Aliens with his friends. That's one of my favorite things on YouTube. If you haven't seen that, please look that up. It's so good.
Speaking of like doing drugs and watching TV shows,
yeah,
we've talked about reading Rainbow. Under the influence. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I just think that would be stellar.
Dude, we would have to be pretty baked for that.
Honestly, I think if somebody shoved shrooms down my throat, I wouldn't say no to him. And I would love to, like, imagine watching your childhood, comfort show. At least for me, I loved that show.
I was more of a Sesame Street kid.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Arthur kid.
I liked Arthur too, but yeah. I was more Sesame Street.
I didn't really watch a whole lot of Sesame Street. At least not like as I got older.
Do you remember Baby Muppets? Yeah,
my parents didn't like play a lot of Muppets either.
Yeah, I had that. We were a Sesame and well, for me at least,
PBS
and Barney.
Kid. Barney, fuck yeah.
Barney, dude.
Yo, my crush was on Barney. Selena Gomez.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that Barney. I thought you were saying like Barney was your crush. I was like,
no, it was the guy who was in the Barney suit. Was my
hell
crush.
Yeah, dude. You think he was a toucher?
I don't want to talk about that.
I think he might have.
I hope not.
Wasn't the guy who played Elmo?
No.
Are you sure?
You talking about Jim, whatever his name is?
No, not Jim Henson.
Okay.
No, I'm pretty sure somebody else played Elmo.
No.
Because I thought that's where South Park got the joke for the "Don't touch me, Elmo."
I thought that was just a joke because it was the "Tickle me, Elmo."
I could be wrong.
I don't think so because like
I'm not going to speckle or late on that one.
Oh no, I'm not thinking of Elmo. I'm thinking of Kermit the Frog. There was
Jim Henson.
So the guys that played. So it was Jim Henson, and then it went to somebody else that played Kermit, and it was like it was very specific. Like it has to go to a certain person that fits the criteria. Like only 3 people have been Kermit.
I mean, that makes sense.
Which is
you
crazy.
have to get like the voice perfect.
Yeah, you gotta get the voice perfect. Hey, Miss Piggy. That's not even close.
Wait, I'll be Miss Piggy.
Oh, Kermit! Hey, Miss. Hey, Miss Piggy.
Let's just enact a sketch real quick.
Okay.
All right. Think of a good situation.
I'm Kermit after a long day of work.
Okay.
Slinging cars. I'm a car salesman.
Oh, you're a car salesman. Okay.
Yeah. And
am I a stay-at-home wife? And am I not slicing the garlic thin enough so you're potentially gonna hit me?
You're a stay-at-home wife. You're a stay-at-home wife, but we're getting home at like the same time. And for Kermit, that's really unusual.
Wait,
you should have had the dinner made already.
Yeah.
But you're also pulling into the driveway as I pull into the driveway.
Oh well, then I'm not a stay-at-home mom. Or was I getting groceries?
You're like doing something. You're playing tennis or some shit. I don't know.
Shit. So we live like a richer lifestyle.
Yeah, we're a little affluent.
Okay, we're a little affluent.
Yeah.
Good car salesman then.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, honey.
I do a good job.
Good job, honey.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you come in.
I sell Teslas.
So we're in Silicon Valley. Kermit and Miss Piggy take on
Houston,
Silicon
Texas.
Valley. Yeah. Houston, Texas. Oh, you work at the Tesla plant?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll set the scene again. Kermit's coming home from a long day of selling cars, but he's getting home a little bit earlier because maybe he wasn't feeling well. Okay? Business has been good lately, but it's starting to slow down in this inflated economy. Miss Piggy, me, coming home after playing tennis with my girlfriends. We always do it every Tuesday until 4 o'clock.
Okay. It's 3:57.
It's 3:57.
Actually, it's 4:07.
4:07, yeah. Because we live in the country club. Like, we're kind of close to the tennis, All right, I get home. Dinner's not ready. Here comes Kermit walking in the door.
Miss Piggy. Oh, what the fuck is going on?
What do you mean, Kermit?
Where the fuck is my dinner?
Well, honey, it's only 4:07.
It's 4:07.
But you don't get off work this early usually.
Yeah, usually it's 5. But I sold my most cars ever today.
Wow,
I sold
honey.
15 cars in 5 minutes.
Wow, honey, that's incredible.
I know. I'm very good at my job.
Yeah.
Tesla's basically sell himself.
So I'll get working on it though, honey. I'm so sorry.
Bitch, what the fuck?
I didn't mean it. I thought you weren't gonna be home yet. Why didn't you just call me?
Hammy, give me my belt.
Why did he become Southern?
Who's Hammy? Is that our kid?
That's our kid.
That's our kid.
Yeah, because he's a pig.
Why is the kid helping you beat me?
He's just bringing me my utensils, my tools. He's bringing me my tools.
But honey, my ass already hurts so much from all the things you've been doing lately.
The raw dogging. The BDSM.
Meanwhile, like, Hammy's in the corner listening to all of this. He's like, Daddy, what's BDSM?
Kick her ass, Dad.
That's terrible.
Terrible Kermit.
That was probably my favorite thing we've ever done on this show. That was so fucking funny.
Bitch, what the fuck?
What do you think Miss Piggy makes for dinner?
Not ham.
I was about to say pork and eggs.
Yeah, wait.
Pork and beans,
What do they eat?
What are these
Like they've never
fictional puppets eat?
they don't even show them like ever eating anything or like even being at like a restaurant.
I don't
Like,
think
what do they do with
I don't
their
think they
lives?
need nutritional value.
Well, I'm assuming so, but it'd be funnier if they did. So what would they eat? Would they just not like? Do they more identify as puppets or as the animals of the puppet that they are?
I think we should first start by thinking about what they naturally eat. So like
Cotton.
frogs.
Oh,
Did you say cotton?
yeah, because they're puppets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like cotton. Yes.
Yeah.
No, frogs. They eat bugs.
Okay.
So like I imagine Miss Piggy just hangs a bunch of those.
too.
Do they eat their young? Because frogs come from tadpoles.
I don't think all tadpoles are frogs. Or is that like a square rectangle thing or?
I'm pretty sure all tadpole there's fish eggs, but those aren't classified as tadpoles.
Okay, well, do they eat fish eggs, you think?
Probably.
All right, so
Maybe.
bugs,
I don't
fish
know.
eggs.
But like bugs for sure.
Okay,
But
bugs.
like I imagine like it doesn't really take a lot to actually make dinner because
Miss Piggy just has to throw the flies into the microwave.
No, not even that. She just hangs with those fucking wax strips.
Oh, and then he just eats off
He
that.
just eats straight off of them.
I just
Like
think of-
like baby back ribs. He just like kind of like.
I'm thinking of the way he's eating it is like when Samuel L. Jackson in Pulp Fiction. Like, damn, that's a good ass burger.
That is a tasty burger.
That is a tasty burger.
May I wash it down with some of your liquid or whatever it says?
Yeah.
Your refreshing beverage?
Yeah, you refresh it. Yeah, and then they kill him. Oh, anyway, yeah. That one was good.
Miss Piggy probably eats like just like leftover mush.
Yeah.
'Cause they'll, like,
what is
eat-
slop? What is slop? Because that's what pigs eat is slop.
I'm like splashing everywhere. It's literally just like
Is
like
it like
all of the scraps.
But scraps of what? Is it like meat? Is it vegetables?
It's everything. It's just like all together in slop.
What do you
It's
think
just-
pigs in the
it's just-
wild eat? Are they vegetarians?
No, probably not. They probably eat like dead animals.
Wait, that's kind of a good point because I thought to myself, I was like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if they were like vegetarians because they're like
Mm-hmm.
actually animals or something? But then I remembered, not all animals eat vegetables.
You know what my grandparents do?
What?
Is so they live out in the country and they have like
They dress up as Kermit and Miss
and-
Piggy.
Yeah, naturally.
Yeah, naturally.
No, like all the like all the food scraps, like the bones and like the just shit people didn't eat.
Yeah.
Instead of like throwing it in the trash to like burn it, because like that they don't have like trash pickups. They burn their trash. Super
Oh, 'cause
effective.
they're like in the country?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
mean, it makes sense.
They might actually have trash pickup now, but I don't know. Is they have like this like area where they just dump all the food, so like animals can come and eat it, but then like it also
Really?
naturally compost just outside.
That's crazy. I mean, that's
Yeah.
a great idea.
Yeah, there's a specific name
But, like,
for it,
that
but for
also
some reason I'm
seems
like
really
spacing on the
gross.
name. Like what?
Composting.
Well, I used to have like
I mean-
they'd be like, "Can you take out the leftovers?" And I like scrape it off the plate onto the
Can
ground.
you take it out to our shit pile, Cameron?
Yeah, it's cool.
I mean, it makes sense, but I feel like it would kind of be gross at the same time.
Definitely.
Because, like, if it's been there for a week, like, I used to work at a grocery store
Mhm.
in high school, and we had a composter type of thing in the back. So I worked in the produce and meat in particular at this place. So every time something would go bad in produce, I wouldn't just throw it away normally.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to take it back to this giant green container we had that got picked up like once a week, and I'd have to shove all the old shit in there.
That's kind of good that they're doing that with the leftovers.
It's great. However,
It smelled like shit.
that one smelled really bad. You know what smelled worse?
The trash compactor thing.
The one we used for the meat.
Oh yeah, it's rotten meat.
Bro, I'd open it up. You'd have you would have thought you were in ancient Egypt during the fucking plagues because these giant flies are just shooting into your eyes.
Hold on. The ancient Egypt had plagues.
Yeah, that's like a Bible thing, Cameron.
Well,
Moses, the plagues.
that happened one night, right?
No, it was over a span of time.
Okay.
There were like 10 of them, and one of them was just like a bunch of gnats and bugs.
When did they?
Shit.
Didn't frogs fall?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And then you had to put the blood on your
Yeah,
door.
got it. The blood. Yeah,
The lamb's blood.
Yep.
The sheep's blood, whatever.
over the door.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The angel of death came, stole all the children. You know, who among us?
As they walk through the valley of the
Shadow of death. I take a look at my wife and realize I'm very blessed.
Are those the lyrics?
No, I was thinking of Gangster's Paradise, but then I was thinking of Amish Paradise.
Amish Paradise.
Yeah.
Um.
Oh no, I take a look at my wife and realize she's very plain, but that's just perfect for an Amish like me. You know, I shun fancy things like electricity. That's what it is.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
All right. We were talking about UFOs, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck. I kind of like that we got off topic.
We
That
super
Miss Piggy
derailed.
and Kermit thing was one of the funniest things.
That was
I've ever
really
heard.
funny.
I want you to do that from now on. Go home, do your Lorenzo Bucatini or Rigatoni bit,
Mm-hmm.
except throw Kermit in there a little. Just see what she
Hey.
see if it makes her wiggle at all. You know.
Hey, baby.
How you doing down there?
You need
I kind of, you know what?
there?
It sounds more like Cleveland.
No, I sound.
Oh,
more
hey,
like
Peter.
Cleveland. Okay, that was pretty good.
Hey, Peter.
Now you're getting there. He's got like a weird, like almost Southern accent sometimes.
But then he's got
A little bit of monotone like this.
Oh, I love that.
he's
Cleveland.
got a little bit of monotone like
You're doing really good. Are you trying to cast for Cleveland now?
I'm kind of the Frank Caliendo of this show. Are you fucking kidding me?
I hate Frank Caliendo.
Oh, okay. At least you know who he is. I mean, I'm not
Oh no, I know who
number
he
one
is.
fan or anything, but I
That
know he
guy
does a
sucks.
shitload of
I don't
voices.
know what it is. I think because he was on all of those Fox NFL.
Oh no! Did you ever
Because
see?
he would always pretend to be everybody that was
I
on
know
there or
he did
whatever.
a great John Madden.
I hate it. Yeah, oh yeah,
no,
his John
no,
Madden was
okay,
the only funny
the-
thing he ever fucking did.
Funniest skit to me as a kid. Hey folks, John Madden here with a quick popcorn popper, and then it's just like him burning his hands. He's like, "You open up the butter packet." I
Yeah.
can quote this fucking thing. And
Clearly.
he's like, "You open up the butter. I can't open up the butter packet." And then he hands it over to Bobby Lee, and he's like, because Bobby Lee was in the skit, and he's like,
Oh,
"You open
really?
up the butter packet," and he goes, he just opens it. He's like, "Oh goddamn."
No, I don't think I've ever seen that skit, but I always saw Frank Caliendo doing the shit on like Fox football stuff. So I was just like, this guy sucks.
so funny.
I was like, bro, I don't want to watch this anymore.
No, he's like, in 15 seconds, you got hot buttery popcorn for you and the gang. And then he grabs it. And he's like, ah! And then it's just him. Like, I have to go back to this because he's
The
just
fact
like,
that you're so obsessed with this is
I
hilarious.
love this
to me.
skit. It's so funny.
Dude.
But the UFOs.
But the UFOs. See, this is it. This is big government trying to switch our brain chemistry so that we don't think about the UFOs. It's Big Elon too, trying to get those chips in our heads.
No. The reason
And
all
they're
the
trying to diverge
the
us.
reason all the UFO shit's coming out right now is because they're trying to divert our attention from the fucking inflation and
That's what it
all
is.
that stuff, and the fact that our United States government is fucking raw dogging the American
No condom.
middle class
You
consumer.
know what that means, guys? That's no condom. I don't know if you are aware of the raw.
They're not even spitting on it first. They're just
That might have been a
they're
little
just
bit.
so
That might have been a little
no.
Patreon.
People think that like the government has our best interest is fucking wrong. They are fucking wrong.
I don't know. Does anyone actually believe that?
No, they shouldn't.
Yeah.
They
Damn,
shouldn't.
dude. You're. See.
No, I'm getting
no,
really heated.
No, I
actually.
love this because this was me a couple episodes ago. I like when you get heated too. Keep going.
It really
What
pisses
else
me
you got?
off.
What else you got? Gimme.
No, it's just all of it, like the debt ceiling stuff and like how long it took to strike
So,
a deal with that,
Do you
and like
genuinely believe that they're trying to diverge our attention with UFOs?
maybe
Oh, I didn't realize it was actually conspiracy time. That's a good one.
people are
though.
starting to kind of like. actually realize that maybe the government isn't doing what they say they are.
Yeah, they're not.
Wait, they aren't. Also, insider trading much? The Nancy Pelosi stock shit. I'm on my soapbox about this all the time. That pisses me off.
Yeah, bro.
That pisses me off to my core.
Especially, like, I mean, I used to trade all the time, and it pisses me off that if I would have done that, I'd be in jail.
Dude, she was literally like signing off on legislation and proposing legislation while her husband was dumping stocks so she could make profits on the stocks that she was like bringing in. Same with like, it happened with like computer chips and stuff. Like she's doing it repeatedly. It is very well known. People are introducing bills in society and they're calling it the fucking Nancy Pelosi Act.
Wow.
In society, in Congress.
Wow.
I'm just getting upset.
Yeah.
Anyway,
UFOs though.
UFOs.
So this is maybe the 5th time we've tried to fucking talk about this UFO.
You're right.
Let's do it.
So I don't know if the government is really trying to divert our attention or if UFOs are really just starting to come out.
Wouldn't that be crazy that they were just like 2023?
I'm not gonna believe
Let's bring 'em
it.
down.
I'm not gonna believe it until I see it. So until an alien fucking crashes down in my yard,
Yeah, that's my thing. They
I
got
don't
all
care
the
how
fucking
much
UFOs.
information is released. If I don't see that shit happening,
No, well, not even that. I would believe it if like we found a fucking alien, bro. Like it's just like, oh, we got all these flying saucers. Why haven't I seen an alien? Where is their alien?
No. I want some District 9 shit. I want that thing to be hovering over Phoenix.
Oh, I don't know about that, bro.
But like, they didn't come and attack us. They were looking for safety. So like, if it was just terrifying.
But then
imagine aliens coming to Earth looking for safety.
I don't remember all the plot of District 9, but I thought they also, I mean, they kind of took over a little bit and they kind of like intermingled, and then weren't they experimenting too?
No, the U.S. was experimenting, or not the U.S. The government was experimenting
on them
because they wanted access to the alien technology for the guns.
That's what it was.
God,
that is a good movie though. I got to rewatch that.
Yeah, I need that. Like, I need to see it with my own eyes.
So like, if you saw it on CNN tomorrow, you're not gonna believe it.
The thing is, CNN has done stuff like that. They've done little like UFO.
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 Big summer blowout.
UFO. But if they
make some Michael Jackson and the guy from Frozen
and like the Dr. Pepper guy,
it's sweet.
It's the sweet stuff.
It's the sweet stuff.
Little sweet.
Wait, I kind of hit that note.
You did a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Right,
but yeah, I mean, CNN could be like, UFOs are here, and I'd be like, oh my god, maybe. But I would like,
even if it was like what you're talking about, like
if it was that,
like
then
in
I would be
New
like,
York, bro,
yeah,
like,
bro. I'd be like,
down.
yeah. I'd be like, all right, sick. Like, here they are.
Yo, what do you think? You think aliens are hot? You think they could have hot ones? No, listen, I'm not saying like the little green men things, but maybe that's a misconception we have about aliens.
I don't know, man. What if I mean,
bang an alien?
Yeah, she's hot enough, yeah.
But like, what if she had like an octopus pussy?
The thing, okay, here's the thing, is I don't think gender is the same as it is for alien species.
Oh, probably not.
So like,
you think they have sex telepathically?
Bro, I don't know.
Yo, imagine.
Because I don't know aliens. Aliens could be anything that we could possibly think of.
Imagine getting the fattest O of your life.
Yeah.
And it's just, they're just beaming the thought waves into you. Like, they're like, oh, yeah, you like that?
And like there are some aliens who are just like,
yeah, I do.
That's how you, that's how you can tell which aliens are like smarter. Is because like you could have really bad sex, but they're dumb. They're dumb aliens.
Yeah. Oh, but if you have really good sex,
right.
It's like, wow, that guy's really smart.
Right. Also,
genius.
We were talking about this before the show, and I'm glad that I was able to remember it. Is, you know how like a lot of times people find like, this is from an alien spacecraft. They're like, this is debris from an alien.
Something like flew out of the sky.
And I'm like,
oh, we can't identify what metals it is.
Yeah, and I was telling you, I was like, what if like aliens just see Earth as like a giant trash can?
Yo, that was genius. When you said that.
And like they're just like we're just dropping our trash.
Literally, it's like, oh, we ran out of space on Gloop Glorp.
Yeah.
So like we're just like coming over to the closest dumpster in the galaxy.
This place has a terrible society. They're fighting each other about guns and politics, and they want to fucking touch kids, and like they're just really jaded, and they don't understand what the fuck's going on. They're not coming together as a unit like everyone should in the world, and they just want to fight each other.
Yeah.
For money
and
consumerism and capitalism.
Get off the diatribe, Cam.
Anyway, blind consumerism, materialism, blah blah blah. Anyway, And there's just like one guy who's like, I found this fucking alien technology in my backyard.
Oh, yeah,
and then like the aliens are laughing like, that's our dildo.
What are you thinking? Well, I mean, an alien dildo.
It could be anything.
Well, no, I'm saying like
You would never
based
know.
off my premise though. Like they don't even have alien dildos. They're just so good in their minds.
Right. It's
They're
just a
like-
piece of alien sex technology.
Fire. Anyway, I
This
think that-
episode is called
yeah.
Alien Sex Technology.
yeah. Anyway, I think
Yeah.
we can wrap it up there.
Yeah. Aliens are real. They're coming. Literally.
No. Wow, that fucking sucked. Anyway, check us out on Patreon. We've been putting more stuff up there recently. $5 tier, you get episodes a week in advance. Second, we'll do extra Patreon episodes. We're kind of thinking through some of the next ones that we want to do. We got a couple fun ones that could potentially be lined up. Third tier, we're still trying to figure that out. Again, reach out to us. Tell us what you want for a $15 tier.
Which episode are we going to get in the kiddie pool filled with lube?
Oh, I didn't even think we were filming that. I
okay,
thought
okay,
that was
okay.
just like
Yeah.
on our own time type thing.
Like an old school type. Like the movie Old School.
Oh, yeah,
You know, when
Mhm.
you're my boy, Blue.
Yeah,
He's got to
yeah,
fight the two girls and he dies of a heart attack. That's how I want to go out.
Well, yeah. I thought that was just happening either way.
Yeah,
I mean, if
either
you
way.
want to film it,
Yeah,
I mean,
okay,
whatever.
okay, cool.
Anyway, check out TikTok, YouTube.
Oh, God, fuck. That's not my Patreon. That's my OnlyFans.
What, the Lover Boys or?
No.
The video we're going to do for your OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The lube fight.
Lube Fight Part 3.
Part 3.
Yeah. All right, see you guys.